Dante versus Vergil. Yes, we are starting when they were wee lads, young bucks, YNs as said nowadays. But the rivalry between these two were fierce. Vergil attempts to put him in the dirt. Can't touch this. Got redirected, slipped, blocked into a miss, and Vergil could not connect the last two. Vergil still on his ass but gets blocked, got forced into defense. Evade, miss, blocked, and then they clash. Just look at the difference in the emotion. One is trying much harder than the other. Now Dante gets flashy with it, and this nigga always been cool since out the womb. And then a powerful clash from the two. Now Dante gets caught up in the beauty of the falling leaves, but Vergil uses this moment to end him, but could not take advantage of the opportunity. Dante sweeps Vergil as he falls right into Dante's stab. Now people, remember how this fight went down as we transition to the next battle. Back to the past, our boys have grown up and their rivalry is still fierce. But wait, we need context of their mentalities. That is such an important aspect for every fight that goes unchecked sometimes. So, Vergil despises Dante for his natural talent and would take any opportunity to challenge him because of that spitefulness. Dante is just seeing Vergil after thinking he left him for dead for years. So he has guilt and remorse for Vergil, giving him no desire to want to hurt his older brother. And many other things that led up to this, but we just hear the bop. Back up, clash, slide, clash. Dante gets more aggressive. A heavy swing dodged by Vergil to counter with his weave. Followed by Dante trying to stab him like that one trend from a while back. My fault, let me lock back in, let me lock back in. But Vergil's speed is highlighted so well, but it really doesn't seem to hinder Dante in any way. Now Vergil becomes the aggressor doing the most, but Dante's not slipping up. Slip, blocks everything. Vergil flips, dodges, and whips out a spinning attack. Tries to off him 4 times in one go. That force is showing that Dante stumbled, but that was a ploy to slice him midair. But that behind the back block was so smooth and Vergil could not stand it. So with just their strength, they flex an impact frame. Vergil Michael Jackson weaves this. They clash twice. Dante kicks his hand off the sword. Could not connect twice. So Vergil elbows him and you see the facial expression. And then smacks the soul out of him with the handle of the sword. That impact encapsulates the force behind it. These shows, movies, and live actions need to start taking inspiration from Dragon Ball or One Piece when it comes to impact frame. Yes, One Piece. Y'all not ready for the beauty I'm gonna break down when it comes to the fights in One Piece. But let's continue the fight, and I like the shot through the rifle. They clash. Dante weaves this great sneak from Vergil. Dante missed. They space out. Clash again. Nothing crazy. Very light. Don't even pay the gunman no mind. This is all just free pay for him because he's never getting a shot off. But Dante gets kicked and bounced off the stone stairs. This execution as attack is missed. Instant transmission from Vergil. And let's get to where things start to heat up. Vergil weaves. Dante off the wall with it. Missed clash. Kicked by Vergil. Vergil uses electricity now. Dante had to roll away. Notice their swings have way more weight to them. Dante misses the swing, but look at the wind behind it. They take things to the statue. They just go in a series of clashes. Dante had to dodge this kill shot. It starts getting pressed to no end. Had to skedaddle. Psych. And they are basically equal in swordplay to me, but Vergil redirects this attack to swerve and stomp his back in. Dante smacks into the pillars but still talks his mess.
My clothes fit better, my hoes better, my tattoos better, I'm stronger than you.
But it's revealed that Vergil outsmarted his little brother on this one. I never even seen him cut the pillars. He must have planted that mid-fight. They crash the party and go back to their sapien form, which I enjoy more because they already have a vast set of skills and movesets. I would love to see that fleshed out a lot more. Vergil as the aggressor tries to slice Dante twice with the handle. Dante weaves, and just gotta keep weaving. But then the clash, miss, slip. That clean spin from Vergil for a mean clash with fist. Now Vergil is already back up, and if I'm Dante, I'm stressed in a bitch. This man ain't listening and won't stop pressing. Now Dante over the nonsense. Slips this, pops the sword out his hand, but Vergil midair catches, bop, and kicks him a block away. Their backstory and complex relationship with their mom is so good. It's unique and you really don't see it much. The older child needing more guidance and support, leading that younger sibling to think that they aren't special or aren't as looked after, all while the mom is trying to cater to each child differently in a way the children can't comprehend. They can't comprehend that they aren't being loved differently, but are being supported in different ways because of their skill sets and personalities. And then their mother's passing, creating a complete rift between the two brothers. And then in the show, there's actually good dialogue between the two when they talk about the situation.
I should have fought, but blame me for that, not Mom. She tried her best.
She tried her best for you!
That's an aspect of the show I really like. Vergil runs up, jumps off the gate, completely disarms Dante. The gun's still an option though, don't forget it. And then Vergil's sneaky ass reaching for it, and then a draw. This sniper was trying his best to end the duel, but I just knew it was over for him. Vergil saves Dante while getting a free hit on him to smoke the sniper by infusing electricity into his bullet and then doing this to him. That was a man with a family of 7, working a corrupt job. This is what forces Dante to actually put in effort. Dante rushed him with enough force to slide him across the room. Vergil, with the flipping recovery, throws a computer projectile, was completely ignored. The down smash was blocked, made Vergil roll. Dante off the wall in this pose almost smoked Vergil. Flex the skills. Vergil is pushed back. Disarm, stop the wrist. But there's a gun aimed and shot at his kneecap before he could even try. He had to kneel for that one. Got kicked in. Dante just can't do it. So Vergil crazy ass said, come on, and grabbed the edge of the sword and thrusted the blade into his own chest. And then it's like Vergil didn't even feel it because he yanks it out with the straightest face and rams Dante with the sword into a big ass TV. This shot of Dante staked to the wall is gruesome. There's gotta be a reference to the game. That man stayed getting stabbed through the chest, but Vergil walks off as the victor. Yeah, y'all thought we was done. Y'all not going nowhere. Just a little more boxing between the two brothers, specifically for their fates. Dante mid-air already blocked him and pushed him back with the sheave. But Dante able to pull the sheave, flipping and throwing it back at Vergil. But he just catches it right back on the sword. I like how not only Dante but Vergil too has his stylish moments. And now the two clash into a flashback. But for a minute it's nothing too crazy. It's just really them clashing until the tides turn right here. Vergil angles the foot to maneuver Dante off him. The win and they clash it. Weave back the fuck up. Hold on, Michael Jackson. Helicopter. Back into the flashback, and then some good footwork. The pacing of this fight is just too elite. It's just flowing so effortlessly. The fight is coming to a conclusion, and then the parallels. Vergil being young Dante, and Dante being young Vergil, showing how the difference in skill has switched as Dante loses the fight in the same way his older brother lost to him. Poetic justice. This was fire. I played DMC 3 and 5 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I've always favored Dante more, but Vergil was always cool. And I would love to explore more of the DMC universe. So y'all can recommend me any video game fights or just fights in general that they have. But thank you for your time.